So this is day 4 of post-op surgery on my knee to repair my ruptured patellar tendon. It's the left side, left knee that was repaired. And yesterday I went ahead and made contact with the doctors and got some pretty good information. Um, I requested pictures of the surgery, and I still have to fill out the paperwork and get that turned in. But um, what kind of put everything in perspective, because I was a little worried about what they had done or not done inside my knee. So I got the report, basically the accident report of the surgery from the surgeon. And I mean, if you're doing any kind of research on your knee, then it's pretty, it's not rocket science. Um, the terminology is pretty understandable, and you can kind of have an idea of what they're talking about and what you need to be looking for in that literature. And I was, happy that I got that, and it basically gave me an outline on what all happened doing surgery that day. And come to find out, because initially going in, they only took x-rays. They didn't take MRIs. So, I mean, the only thing that was obvious to me seeing was that my kneecap was riding up into my quad. But it looks like the surgeon was thorough. And when he went into my knee, he checked my ACL, and I guess what the other one is, PCL, I'm not sure. But he checked both of those tendons and they were good, so that's good news. He also checked my lateral and my medial reticulum, and according to the notes, both of those were tore. And I was kind of worried about that because we didn't really talk about that pre-op, and I would have hated for us to perform a surgery and that not get handled, and then come back later and be like, oh, we missed this, we have to go back in and do a second surgery. So yeah, that's a big deal. So it was tore, and he did suture it up, and the process of the surgery went pretty much as I had researched and thought that it should. I'm not sure the pattern of sutures that he used through the tendon, but hopefully the pictures will kind of shed some light on that. He mentioned something about clockwise loops or whatever, so I'm not sure if those are just loop-to-loops going through the tendon, or if he used he didn't emphasize or state crisscross sutures or anything like that. So I don't know which one is really better. I was kind of hoping, though, that he was going to crisscross them up. Those look to be a little more um, stronger than the loop-to-loop ones, but I'm not sure. The notes did say that they drill through 3 holes through my patella, and then ended up with 4 sutures, 4 loose sutures after that ended up going through my tendon, and those 4 sutures went through those 3 holes through my patella, and they were all tied down, and then um, some smaller sutures through the medial and lateral reticulum. So yeah, I'm sitting up here pretty much in the same position, trying to get my leg stronger, trying to bear with the pain, and it is painful. And these pain meds are, a big part of, I guess, my sanity, because I have to get up, every 5 to 6 hours and use the bathroom, and that's the only movement I'm really doing, and that movement is painful, really, really painful, and just dealing with that in itself is an ordeal. Um, so what I'm gonna do here this morning, I think, is I'm gonna bust open this cast again, or this brace again, and I'm gonna do some massaging of my leg and some light muscle work. A couple of the things that I have been trying to do, like I said, I don't want to get into the habit of trying to lift my leg just yet. I need a little bit more healing time, but they said I could put anywhere from 50 to 100% of my weight on it. But the truth of the matter is, I don't know. I don't want to put 100% of my weight on this thing not right now. I end up, it hurts too bad to even try to do that at this point. So what I'm gonna do right now is bust this thing open, my brace, and I'll probably even look at the scar and go in there and try to let it breathe a little bit, let it sit out for a little bit before I bandaged it back up. But yeah. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and let you see again how I go about that process.